All right, folks, we're back. It's Sunday Sketchin' with a special bonus episode. Well, it's not a bonus episode. This is a different episode. Rather than focusing on a live Kickstarter event, as you can see, we are celebrating MerMay this year. We didn't get to do it last year. I don't know exactly why. We had other events happening, cons and so on. But this year we decided to go ahead and get a MerMay event in. Everybody tonight is drawing their version of I don't know what they're drawing. They're drawing mermaids, but I don't know where it goes beyond that. So we'll have to ask them. I'm Tom. What's going on, everybody? This is going to be a fun couple of hours. Come hang out, chit chat with the artists, watch some art happen. Mr. Fike has already joined us. Welcome, Terry. Watch some art happen. Ask questions. Be part of the group. Be part of the evening here, and we'll get you posted. Here we go. Christian's back. Christian, we need your mermaid as well. So just like that, we get to make you guys part of the show. Y'all are welcome. Ask questions. Join in whatever chat we happen to be having at the time, because God knows we follow a number of different rabbit holes on these shows. Up first, we have got April Reyna.
Hello, everybody.
You got all kind of what do you got going on here? What's on the left side of that?
I was doing some sketches for pinups for Phoenix Comic Con. I opened up my pre-show commission list and sent some samples to some people. But I've also got mermaids on the other side too.
Dang.
Yeah. So I've been a busy girl trying to get a couple of things in the pipeline for that. I'm really excited.
Groovy.
Yeah, we're drawing on last year's Rising Tides book. So if you missed out on my MerMay from last year, you'll get the book on a blank variant, and it's like 42 pages long or something really ridiculous. So
there you go. Mm-hmm. You get the art and the book. Boom.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Marissa's back.
I'm back.
He's back.
Happy Sunday.
Same nails.
Same nails.
Yeah. Don't you change those weekly? Isn't that a weekly change?
No.
Every other week.
No? Every 2 or 3 weeks. Now,
okay.
If somebody wants to fund me to get my nails changed every week, I won't say no. So
special OnlyFans section of the show. If you want to change her nails, we'll figure out a way for you to donate.
Yep. I'm down.
And Mr. Kincaid is here.
What's up?
Also the same nails as last week.
Always. Just maybe a little less bitten. I didn't chew on them.
And returning guest artist, Mr. CB Zane.
Hello.
Whose art is...
How's everyone doing?
Oh, I was going to say you're off center, but that's because you're not off center. It's those black bars are...
Yeah.
You're vertical, not horizontal. Okay, we're good.
I'll fix it a little
I got
bit.
confused for a second. Yeah, there you go. That's a little bit. Excellent. So it is MerMay, folks. I know most of you all were doing something MerMay-ish last year.
Not me.
You didn't do anything?
I don't think I did anything for MerMay last year. I rarely remember to follow the trend of, hey, we should draw this year.
Right.
It's usually just like, hey, what's the deadline? And I rarely draw mermaids. Like thinking about it, I'm like, I've done, I think maybe 3 in my career.
Like in your whole life?
No, I'm sure I've drawn a mermaid here or there, like, especially as a kid. But I was trying to think of if I've done covers that were mermaids. I can only recall of 2 covers I've done with mermaids, maybe 3. No, 3. And I think I did 1 or 2 like fun pieces, but over 12 years, I've only done 3 mermaids, maybe.
What were the mermaid covers?
I did one for.
You want the Marat?
I did one for Marat for. Dude,
Battle Fairy.
Battle Fairy. Yeah. Dude, I've been drawing a blank on everything today. Like my brain just doesn't want to work today. And then for Krista Crawford, I don't know what the name of the book is, but I did.
Is that Wolf and I book or a different one?
A different one.
Okay.
Oh no, you know what? I think it is for the Wolf and I. I think that is right. The name sounds familiar. But I can't remember if I've done another one for anything else. Like, it doesn't happen very often to where I'm like, yeah, I did this. I know I did Krista's and I know I did Marat's. Outside of that, I can't remember.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
drawing one
not a
tonight, so-
normal. It's not a normal thing. Like
But it
it's
should
not.
be.
There aren't. You can't go into the comic book world and find a mermaid book. Like it's not normal. Which sounds very strange to me, but it just isn't. They appear in occasional fantasy books and so on, but there isn't like a mermaid book.
No. Get on it, April. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Like the only thing I could think
gotta-
of would be Zenoscope, but I'm like, I didn't do anything for that.
Right. Now, I had asked Tom a couple of years ago, hey, if you ever do a mermaid book, I'm your girl. And then I did get somebody to write me a story, and I just haven't been able to block out enough time to work on it yet. So
That might be the niche right there.
Oh, I know, absolutely, and it'd be more of a children's story or young adult, young readers. Sorry,
Yeah.
Gus is doing dishes while I'm talking, so I apologize.
Breaking Gus, it's 9 o'clock.
Hey! That's my birthday present there. I don't have to do
Just kidding,
dishes.
I
I'm
guess.
cool with it. That and he got me cupcakes. Well,
What day is your actual birthday? Not today, right?
it is today.
Well, happy birthday.
Well, thank
Happy
you. And
birthday.
happy belated birthday for you.
Thank you.
Ryan, when was your birthday?
My birthday was Thursday.
Oh shit! Happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday.
Gracias. And I'm like, I knew we both had birthdays coming up. We just discussed it, but I couldn't remember which day it was. For some reason, I thought it was tomorrow.
Nah, it's the 15th. It was weird. Like every year I wind up having like a whole ton of stuff that like interferes, and so I just never plan for anything. Case in point, my actual commencement from ASU was on my birthday, that kind of thing. So it always gets shadowed by something bigger, better. I don't know.
Something that you can't pass up.
Oh, totally. I mean, yeah.
Birthday party can wait. Graduating from ASU cannot.
No shit, right? And then whenever I graduated, Alice Cooper did a set. Obama spoke at my commencement. Like, there was just a ton of stuff going on. So it was like, oh, yeah, that's hard to top. So
Yeah. I'll just take a backseat today.
Do what?
Yeah, I'll just take a backseat today.
Yeah. That's kind of how it happens like every year. Or like I'll be whenever I was in Phoenix, I'd go to put together a little something, but everybody was broke in preparation for Phoenix Comic Con. So I was like, well, shit. True story. So, nah.
Yeah, I just don't plan anything because I don't care.
Yeah, there's that. I've just gotten to that point for sure. But yeah, like I think all of my neighbors and their kids had come over to wish me a happy birthday. So normally I don't celebrate it or anything, but our doorbell was just like bing bong, like for like a whole hour, and I was just like, okay, that's it. We're no longer home. Yes.
Speaking of which, that last bing bong was to wish you a happy birthday. I'm married.
Oh, no way. Dang, I didn't even hear it. No, that's awesome. Did you tell her thank you?
Mhm.
Do I need to go out there?
I think she left already. but
Okay,
I said
very
thank
good.
you.
Aw. I got the best neighbors. I'm just not used to people like ringing our doorbell all the time.
You live in Texas now. People
Yeah,
are nicer
I
in
know.
Texas.
I'm used to that reaction too, April. It's okay. Being from LA. What are you doing here? I ain't got no sugar. What you want?
No, right.
I don't have anything that is of any interest to you. What do you want?
Yeah, no Jehovah's Witness. I believe in Satan. What do you want? That was my town was bad with that. We had Mormons and Jehovah's Witness like every other day. No,
Yep.
you're wasting my time, and I'm gonna waste yours. So just go away.
So I know what CB is doing here. We'll talk about that in a minute. But anybody else? Do we have inspirations for these pieces? Are they something you had in mind, or is this Wonder Woman as a mermaid? Like, what are we doing here? What are you doing, Marissa? Just general mermaid, or did you have like a theme going?
Oh, just general mermaid. I looked up stuff on Pinterest, being like, what do I want to do? And then I did it. So
Are you doing
yeah, just
tattoo art?
What?
Are you gonna do a tattoo art?
No.
That dude that you gain inspiration from with all of his like mermaid stuff?
James Tex. No, I didn't even think about looking at him. I thought about him, but I didn't think about looking at him. His stuff is so
Henry
realistic.
Cavill's
It's just it's so realistic. It's not super cartooned. And like it is and it isn't. I don't know. He's just so good. He's like the Campbell of tattoo. Like you look at him, but you're never gonna draw like him. So it's like why bother?
I think you should do Henry Cavill as a merman.
Merman.
Oh yeah.
That'll get his attention.
I know. Wouldn't that just be something?
That would be something.
Yeah.
No, if it works, I'll freaking take it.
You never know until you try. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It's true.
April, what about yours? Did you have something you're doing, or are you just going in with the design?
Kind of. Well, I mean, so I looked up the MerMay calendar that I sent Marissa a couple weeks ago, and today's theme is rainbow. So I'm using that for inspiration for the color palette. But as far as the overall design, that's free flowing.
Why are you going to limit yourself to just a rainbow color palette?
Oh, honey, we don't ever limit our color palette.
Yeah.
On this show, like, my God. I'm all excited.
It'll start as a rainbow, but then it'll become a glitter rainbow as well.
Oh yes,
Mm-hmm.
oh yes. My glitter stuff is on standby, and yeah, I might even go dark rainbow, where it's very gothic, and then you add like oil slick, where you get the rainbow sheen. So
You got that
God
oil
only
slick
knows.
paint did what's that DP provided?
I didn't hear you.
So you got that oil slick paint that DP provided?
No, I don't know what that is actually.
DP
But like
oil.
Yeah.
Gets in trouble
This
for oil
one,
spills.
with this one, it's got like all of the rainbow colors in it, and it was really dark. It was really pretty.
CB got it.
I got it. That's really cool looking.
I don't know. I don't like to limit myself at all when it comes to mermaids. I'll draw every body type. I'll draw men, women, any color palette, post-apocalyptic, babies, whatever. Like, it all works.
Yeah, it's Mermaid. You gotta have it, right?
Oh, man, right? Absolutely.
I was gonna do mine from the movie Mermaid. Or Splash. What's it? Yeah, Splash.
It's like, what?
Splash. I'm gonna draw Daryl Hannah.
Yeah. I remember as a kid when she dumped salt in her water and her fins flipped out. Like, oh, that was it. I was going to be a mermaid when I grew up. I was like, the thing.
That shit was in the movies. I'm doing it.
Yes. I can see it. I can believe it. Yep.
See, one of these shows we should choose like a theme, like mermaids, but we each have to choose like the other person's genre.
Oh.
I should do that.
I'm not putting the fate of me in somebody else's hands. I'll get Marissa and be like, payback, bitch.
Payback for what?
Something.
I guess.
We just
some
do
future event. I don't know. You'll be
we
like,
just
I know
do-
you'll do something someday.
yeah, we just have to pick like 4 things, and then put it on a random. They have these random spinner wheels online, and you just spin them, and CB gets this one, and Ryan gets this one, and Marissa gets this one.
I just did a show like that, and everyone got mad at me for it.
That's how you know you did it right.
They thought they were cheating, and I'm like, dude, it was a randomizer wheel. Like, how would they cheat that?
When nobody leaves the table happy, that's how you know it was.
Well, it was a 10.
Yeah.
So Marissa, the remark thing that we did, that you couldn't do.
Oh, yeah.
So it was me and Martin Zavala and Aaron Bartley up on each other, and Martin went first, and the first character he got was I can't remember the name of it right now, but I think it was Good Boy, like the dog's name, Flint something. And so he passed. He's like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, I'll take my do or die spin. And he ended up with X-Men's Binary, and he had no idea who that was. So he was like, what the hell? Da, 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 da. So we were teasing him, and then like, all right, Kincaid, since you're talking shit, you go next. I said, fine. They spin the wheel, and I get Daredevil. Oh, that's cheating. I was like, how's that cheating? I didn't spin the wheel. They did. I was like, I still only have 10 minutes.
Yeah, that wasn't a remark, by the way. That was a fucking sketch cover. Like,
I just did it because I was like, hey, guess what? You guys all want to talk shit. You all are painters. And I'm the only one that does everything with pencils and markers. I don't know how you're going to airbrush something that fast in 10 minutes. Which we saw that wasn't done. So at that point, I really I went as fast as I could to just push as much of the cover as I could just to piss them off.
no, like whenever I thought remarks, I thought like they were actually like remarks, not a drawing.
Yeah, they
sketch
didn't
cover.
have their wording right. I kept trying to tell them, like, what you're talking about is not a remark. But that's fine. We're still only doing these things in 10 minutes, so like that. That's fine.
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't do it because I would have went in with like the wrong intent and been like, what the fuck is this? But because that wasn't a remark, but whatever.
Yeah, my theme here is don't fuck up. Just so you know.
It's a good theme. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and watercolor this thing.
Oh, damn.
Oh boy.
So
Yeah, don't fuck up.
yeah, so my
Leveling
theme
up
is
here.
don't fuck up. That's why I got so far in the sketch, because I was like, oh, it's a mermaid. I want to try and do something pretty and fun. but I am gonna scan it before I fuck it up accidentally.
I'm just trying not to fuck up her face because this mermaid might have a patch for an eye.
Ooh.
Maybe pirate
Why not?
mermaid.
There you go.
You doing
Should
the
have seen
Captain
the other
Hook?
guy.
Is that like the Rob Liefeld School of Art? You can't draw it, so just put something over it.
Yeah, just put something over it. Like Mike didn't teach me very well, so I fall back on Rob Liefeld.
Yeah, just there's a fish swim in front of her face, so you can't see the eye.
That's where the air bubble's
Whoops.
coming out.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Just drop a big air bubble right there. You'll be all right.
Big batch of seaweed.
And then over here, you guys will see what CB is up to. Y'all don't know what this is unless you're really paying attention of late. We'll see if anyone knows what's going on here before we talk about what's going on.
Goth
But,
day.
Yeah,
What's
it was
that?
for Goth Day.
Goth
Goth Day.
day.
Yeah.
I mean, kind
Yeah.
of duh.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is Big Dog. This is the first character that we are doing in Goth Day that has not appeared in any other Big Dog Inc. book previously. Generally, we've taken our existing characters and modified them. This is the first character that's being introduced in Goth Day first, and then will be introduced in her sort of standard version later on.
By the way, I love the octopus pasty bra thingy. That's
Oh.
great. Love that.
Thank you.
That's pretty genius. I just went with the classic. Here, I'm gonna stick starfish on her boobs.
And if you all want to, if you're ready for it, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's that bullshit. You can't scheme before the show without us.
I can't what?
No, I said they can't scheme before the show without us.
I actually didn't scheme. In fact, I started drawing a more generic mermaid, and I was like, I don't know, I was feeling this character more, so I was like, I'll just stay with it.
Way to commit.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
no like, hey, come draw the new character. It was just, do you want to draw mermaids tonight? He was like, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could slum down there with the.
That's what we're gonna call it. Okay. Now we're going back to the fucking roulette wheel. Screw this shit.
Yeah. So, everyone's gonna be begging for that roulette wheel by the end of the night.
That's what she said.
I don't know if I want to beg for a roulette wheel. This seems scary. I'm not a gambler. I'm not a high risk person. I like safe. I like knowing and safe.
You like
Yeah.
that week advance of knowing what you're going to draw?
Yeah, I like knowing and safe. So I can mentally prep for what I'm gonna do.
Are you able to do that? Because I literally show up on Sunday like, what are we supposed to be doing again? First thing in the
Yeah.
morning, I'm like, what are we drawing tonight?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
no, like I knew we were drawing mermaids, so like I didn't give myself a week to think about it, but
Yeah, I completely forgot until Tom made the post. I
Yeah.
woke up like, I know I'm going to be drawing tonight, but I can't remember what.
Yep.
So whatever. And then Tom posted. I was like, oh yeah, mermaids.
So it's essentially a roulette wheel anyway. It's whatever Tom posts on Sunday.
Exactly.
I don't prep until you post, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's what we're doing. So,
Sometimes I don't even do that.
Well, there's definitely some stuff, we could do as far as, sort of art challenges and stuff. I mean, we could do, mash up things, like just have a bunch of genres and like spin it twice and you get, Egyptian
That'd be kind of cool
space
too.
travel, like go. What do you do with that?
Or just two characters in general. Be kind of fun.
True.
oh, mixing two characters?
Yeah.
No, because my luck, I'd get He-Man with strawberry shortcake.
Ooh, that would be very interesting to see.
Strawberry He-Man.
That's all you.
Yeah,
Strawberry.
April's got a new idea. A whole new book.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What?
Don't tell her. Don't tell her. It's bad if you tell her. Just watch the show back at 26 minutes, April, and you'll get the answer.
Oh, okay.
That's some harsh genre mashing.
Right.
That would be where Marissa would just decide she's not going to show up. No,
It's
we're
like,
not going
so, I don't know if I can go on. My drawing hand has got a cough.
Like, sorry, I'm really behind on my schedule. I can't draw tonight, so I gotta work on my own stuff. Always a good excuse, right?
No. Go on your own time.
Who asked you, Dad? Jeez.
Go on your own time.
Okay.
I do like doing this stuff because it breaks me out of the norm. Of course, Terry wants more Frazetta art. Don't you have enough Frazetta art coming with all those blanks you got?
Rosetta, he's a hack.
Marissa always drops the dad card on me.
Frazetta hasn't made anything new in decades, man.
I know.
I draw the what on you?
He just recycles the same art all the time.
You drop the dad card.
Oh, the dad card. Well, whenever you say dad shit, I gotta drop the dad card. Telling me it's not an excuse. It is an excuse. At least you're not like Mike. He didn't know what a dad hat was, so I had to school him. He's like, it's a baseball cap. I'm like, it's a fucking dad hat. That's what they're called.
Wait,
Baseball
did
cap.
you guys just say that Frazetta hasn't drawn anything in years?
Decades.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because he died in like 2010.
It's
What?
It's a joke.
Oh, okay. I'm all like,
Shut the
wait.
front door.
Trust me, out of everybody, these two would know exactly what's up with Frazetta.
Okay. I'm just like, wait, it's taken me a minute to catch up, but I'm on it.
No, it's a joke.
She's still trying to
Strawberry
work
He-Man.
out the Strawberry He-Man thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Strawberry He-Man. What?
I think April's spaced.
No, I was look. I just sold my piece. I was
Have you
working.
been having birthday celebration shots?
Only at Starbucks. Jesus Christ.
Imagine mixing him in as one of the choices. Strawberry Jesus.
You know what? At least my coffee would turn to wine.
Oh, thank you for mentioning coffee. I forgot that I made coffee again. I can never
Oh,
remember
yeah.
I made coffee.
I triple dipped from the mother place. From the siren song itself.
And it all comes back to mermaids.
So Terry, you gonna put a bid in on this Kincaid Mermaid then? Take a shot at it.
I gotta scan it before I fuck it up. I think at this point, everyone's just gonna wait to see if I screw up.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
Man, I haven't used watercolors in so long. I think like the last time I used watercolors like seriously was in high school, and because it's me, and I never won first place in anything. I won second place in the school district for my watercolor piece.
But that's a good thing, right?
Well, yes, it keeps my ego in check.
I I very rarely win anything. It's just funny.
Yeah, I have entered in a lot of stuff, and I've only ever won second place. I have all my ribbons to prove it.
Well,
You'll
listen,
only ever be
Johnny
second best.
Johnny Depp once entered a Captain Jack Sparrow contest and came in third.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
thought that was a Dolly
Oh.
Parton thing. Are you sure it was Captain Jack?
I guarantee it was a Captain. I mean, it may be a Dolly one as well, but I know that Captain Jack happened too.
Ah.
Well, that makes me feel better. If Johnny Depp can't even win as the character that he played in an iconic movie, then I should be okay with winning second place. Keeps our egos in check, like I said.
It's okay. Someday I'm gonna get ballsy enough to make a kind of legit business card, for that very reason. In quotations. Kind of legit. We're number 2. Ooh, you could get a coffee mug just like Better Call Saul, where he's like second best lawyer.
Second best
There you
artist. Please, somebody. My birthday's in July. Somebody make me that mug, please.
Yes,
Second best artist.
Second best
It's like the second best hero in comics, right?
Yeah, people are ripping me off,
Hero in
man.
the comics.
People are ripping me off. Critter's been the second best
Yeah.
superhero in comics for like a decade.
Has she though?
Yep.
No, I remember the tag.
She hasn't been second best since Frazetta did that cover for you.
I was gonna make, but I was afraid it was gonna be in poor taste.
I've seen one Frazetta piece original, like in my hand, like grasps. I could touch it in my life, and I was not gonna lie, I was pretty amazed at the detail on how small this thing was. And then I was even more amazed the fact that it had just sold for like $20,000.
Huh.
Because you
It was-
expected more?
No, dude, this thing was like smaller than a sketch card. But it had 3 full sketches that he did on it that were shadowed just right. I mean, it was Frazetta, so it was cool.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
I've heard
I
that,
wasn't-
like,
I wasn't expecting more. It just blew me away. Like, it literally, I was looking at it a foot in front of me, and they're like, yeah, I just sold it for 20 grand. This guy's coming right now. I was like, oh,
I've heard people say that, like, the Mona Lisa was much smaller than they anticipated.
Yeah.
It is. It
Oh,
is.
small.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
Many of-
small.
Yeah.
I went to the
I
Louvre.
always thought like
2018.
16 by 20 or something, and it's like an 8 by 10.
Yeah, it's not very big. I was just super disappointed whenever I walked in there and everybody was like crowded around it, and I'm like, this is what you're excited about? This small ass piece. But and it was cool to see. I love, like, in the Louvre they have so many cool paintings, but I liked the marble, like the Roman marble statues the best.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was much more
A lot
much
of them
more
are,
impressive.
right?
You know,
Not even because it was
I'd have,
cold
to,
in there.
I'd have to look through my camera roll, but I don't remember if there was a lot of censorship or not.
I don't think there is.
Isn't that just a like fancy way of saying you took dick pics?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Too.
didn't solicit them to anybody, so they're my own private dick pics.
There you go.
My
Marissa's totally
10,000
swiped right.
3,000-year-old dick pics.
They weren't even
It
that
was a
shrivelly.
fertility statue. That's fine.
Yeah, you know, for being flaccid, they weren't unimpressive.
Someone get Nia in here. She needs to be in here for this conversation.
because talking about dick pics.
Yeah.
She has a specific art book.
Oh, I know. I drew in it.
Yeah, me too.
You drew a dick in Niai's art book?
The whole
That's what
book
the
is-
art book is.
the whole
It's
book.
Yeah.
nothing but that.
Yeah.
I really feel like I need a crack at that for sure because I don't think I've drawn in it. I'll
So
see.
you have to draw it in a specific way.
What?
Ryan, should
Is
I
it-
ask what one you did?
You know what? I don't even remember. It's been
Well,
so
you can't
long.
remember anything today.
No.
How
See?
convenient.
Right?
She asked me to draw on it, and I'm like, oh, what do I do? Like,
Yeah.
this is kind of so weird. And then after I drew it, then I had like 100 different ideas I could have done too.
That's how it goes.
Right?
I want to say it was Colossus or The Thing.
Nice.
Can't really remember.
You answered the Mallrats question.
Yeah, that was the goal.
Wait, what was the Mallrats question? I forgot.
Is the Thing's junk made out of rock?
Ah.
Ouch.
That's what she said.
Exactly. Also worried it was going to be in poor choice.
Yeah, I did. The one I did for Niai was I did the alien chest burster, but it was a penis.
Nice.
That's funny. Yeah, I'll have to ask her.
So I follow this person on Instagram. It's called Cute Dickers, and it's this person that just makes stickers and they all look like dicks.
It's what?
It's I can't show it on camera because I might get
Yeah.
us in trouble.
But it's stickers of
Not on YouTube.
Where are we at? Are we on Facebook or YouTube?
Yeah, we're on Facebook too.
Oh,
yeah, it's
okay.
going to go.
All right. Well, I'll just send this to the group. Hold on.
You just slide that into the DM.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you guys. I'm gonna send you guys a bunch of unsolicited dick pics.
I don't need to know, Marissa.
But they're all stickers. They're all stickers. They're all for sale. All
Yeah, they are.
right. Look at your messages.
Oh gosh.
Oh Lord.
Fantastic.
I like the Harry Potter one.
Sugar, oh, the dumpster fire ones are, oh my gosh, that's gross. I love it. I'm next for you. Jeez.
He's
Dick in
got
the
one
box.
called the. He's got one called the Velociraptor.
Nice. Oh, those are cute.
How did we get to this point in life?
I was kind of wondering that too.
Yeah, this is what happens when the girls take over the drawing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you uncomfortable?
Yeah.
No, not at all. I'm just curious on how we get here in life.
So how does this work with this overlay, Ryan?
I don't know. That's why I said I'm going to try and not fuck it up.
Well, I was more like, what's the technique here? Like, I don't know. I don't know a lot about watercolor, so what's the
You have to be like Olivia and bust out your hair dryer.
Right? I might have to. It's a good thing I have one down here.
You get one for your beard.
No, that'll get rid of the cocaine.
I was going to say the donut, but sure.
It's that kind of day. It's okay.
Ryan's from California. It's cocaine.
Oh, what was that movie where Ben Affleck was a manager and he was trying to diaper a baby? Jersey Girl, where the baby powder exploded and he had to go out and do I don't know, some sort of an interview. And they're like, come on, it's the music industry. And he got fired.
I don't think I ever saw that.
Oh, it was a Kevin Smith movie. It was Jersey Girl. It was really
Yeah.
cute.
I remember the premise, and I kind of remember like scenes of it. I just don't think I've seen the whole thing.
That reminds me, I really want to watch that again. It was cute.
Well, I'm glad our conversation made you think of something else.
Yeah.
That was cocaine related? Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, cocaine over dicks any day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess that all depends on who we're talking to.
Or whose dick it is. I don't know.
And here we go.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you got to cycle it back around to Henry Cavill. I'm going to get you noticed, Marissa.
I think he's seeing somebody, and so that's not going to work out well in my favor.
Oh, well, it's not that you have to do anything. It's more or less the stories. Like,
let me tell you how
there's
obsessed I am
one
over
time. Huh?
you. And so let me tell you how obsessed I am over you.
Well, there's
Just stay here.
like at every moment at any coffee shop, I will be able to express my love for you and have a legit story, and I'm okay with that.
Or who are you yelling at, Chewie?
Did we lose Tom?
Tom?
Oh, okay.
He's just abnormally quiet right now. He's got no movies or TV shows to destroy today.
Well, I saw that he
I
posted
do.
something about
I
cocktails,
do.
so
I have plenty of things I can tell you. I'll tell you this. This is preemptive, really quick for everybody. Do not see Firestarter. Run away. Save your $10.
Firestarter.
Good
Is that a
Lord in
movie
heaven.
that
Yeah,
just-
they did Blumhouse did a remake.
Of the original Firestarter?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I could swear that was a Drew Barrymore movie.
Yeah,
Yep, it was.
It was. It still is. But now there's another one, and it's so bad.
It's not good, according
It's
to
so
Tom.
bad. Like it's like sometimes I'll tell you like it's okay. It's so bad.
Yeah,
It's so bad.
it must be. I never saw any kind of
Nobody likes this
anything
movie.
for it,
Nobody likes this movie.
like at all,
Yeah, no, it's bad.
which is weird.
It's bad.
I usually hear something.
Right.
radio
This is
silence.
Yeah, this was like, fuck off. This sucks so bad. We're not even going to promote it online. It's bad if like none of the trolls have said something about it online at all.
It's so bad. I don't want to talk about it.
So bad it doesn't exist.
I haven't had time to see any movies lately.
I haven't either. There's a lot of movies I want to go see. I just haven't.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
it's just Biden time for Top Gun now.
I hear
Yep.
Tom talk about them, and then I'm like, damn, no.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Top Gun.
It's getting like ridiculously good word of mouth.
Is it?
Like I don't know how. Top Gun 2, like that shouldn't be good. Like there's nothing about that should be good. But it's apparently they've done it really, really well, and which is great.
I have to go see a guy named Rooster.
Yes.
Who's April?
Really know.
I don't know who that
You've
is.
never met her. That's what I think it is.
I didn't meet her. Is it Rose?
Mhm.
No, who did I meet?
There.
Thank you. So, oh,
I told you this is the dad's trying not to mess up.
okay. Bye.
He's like, I've never seen you do this. I'm like, well, leave me alone. I'm trying not to screw it up.
No pressure.
Okay.
So, what possessed you to do watercolors, man?
I have zero idea. I just
I didn't even
for some
realize
reason,
you owned a pair.
I have. You know what? I have a lot. I have these crazy like $300-$400 sets, and I just never
Really?
use anything. So I was like, I'm gonna do it today. 'Cause
Who knows? It might be your new thing.
I was like branching out, but I never have time to do it.
Are you using watercolor paper?
Yep,
Nice.
I got lots of that too. Because again,
Did you buy them yourself, or were they gifted to you from a well-meaning person?
No, I bought them.
Okay.
I have the problem with I see people do things, and I'm like, that looks like so much fun, and then I try and do it, and I'm like, that is not fun. Like, what the fuck
Right.
am I doing? Go back
I
and paper and pencil.
completely understand that.
I seriously, I have.
Or it's not even so much like that. You know, it looks fun, and you want to try it, and then when it doesn't come easily, it's like, son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah,
I'm just going back.
Yeah, Jen Broomall got into this big time for a while.
Yeah.
It took her a while to kind of really find how it worked.
Yeah.
But then once she kind of got it, you know, she really liked it. So.
And I figured, why not mess with mermaids? Because you can't really mess up the colors on mermaids. As long as I get the lighting I want right, I should be all right.
Everything will be fine.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
What movie is that from? I'm fine, she's fine, everybody's fine.
Megamind comes to mind, but I'm not sure.
I have no idea. My wife says that shit all the time.
I definitely say it all the time.
Shannon will pop off and be like, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Is that Han Solo?
No.
No, what was the line where
everyone's
he's
fine
talking-
here. How are you?
Yeah,
That's a little different. It's in the same
Yeah.
vein, but it's a little different.
yeah. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, though.
Yeah, it's similar.
You're gonna mess me all up. I'm gonna be like, babe, you stole that shit from Han Solo.
Which
She
makes
has a
it way
shirt.
cooler.
What?
Which makes it way cooler.
Yeah, she has a shirt that says it, so she always does that.
So it's the rest of the show, Ryan. We're just watching your paint dry.
Watch
Well,
the
they're
paint
watching
dry.
me take down my shit, so I'll bust
I
out
know
my
I'm supposed to let it dry for more than I do, but I'm just going for it.
I think that's why I never got into watercolor. I'm not patient enough.
Yeah.
So what I'm seeing, the fine thing is sort of omnipresent, but I'm seeing it coming back to the dog sitting in the fire.
Yeah. With the computer.
And he's just, I'm fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Yeah.
I know that comes up a lot, but it started from somewhere.
Adventure Time, right?
Is that it could be. It's really shitty art, so probably.
Excuse you.
How dare you?
I said it.
You take that back.
Nurse's inner child just cried a little bit right now.
Dude, tree trunks is the best. I love tree trunks. And lemon grab.
What are you talking about?
From
Adventure
Adventure Time.
Oh, I've never seen it.
It's so funny. It's so funny. I love lemon grab.
So when we do our randomness, Marissa's not allowed to do that.
We will
So,
never
look,
put Adventure
I'll-
Time on the wheel. Never.
Oh.
Never, ever.
Aww.
I think she really cried a little bit.
Well, that was coming from me, but yeah.
But
Hey,
in
look,
its place, we'll
lemon.
put either Beavis and Butthead or Rick and Morty.
I'd be all right with that.
Can we
Yeah.
put them on the no-fly zone too?
Are you
As
showing
long
my
as
screen?
Sailor Moon gets a crack, that's all good.
What did you say, Marissa? Oh,
I
you
said,
showing
will you show
something?
my screen? I'm trying
yeah.
to show Ryan lemon grab.
Oh, that's awful. That's almost as bad as the one from Rick and Morty, the Mr. Poopy Butthole or whatever his name is.
I like Ryan. I like Ryan.
I asked to draw that once, like a zombified Mr. Poopy Butthole, and I did it, but I literally looked at the guy like, is that a real thing? And he's like, yeah, it's from Rick and Morty. I'm like, seriously, that's real? He's like, yeah. And he pulled it up, and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it just because I want to
see how this
see
plays
if
out.
I can pull it off, but damn.
That's funny. Oh, man.
I'm not fucking it up so far.
How do you know?
Because at least it doesn't look fucked up.
Because you got
No,
some
it's
lighting on the
not
knuckles.
fucked
That's
up.
good. There's definitely something going on there.
Yeah. Because I don't
Ryan,
want to
can I have that?
Because I don't want to throw. You want this?
Yeah,
you
I
are
want that.
You are the
What do you
mermaid.
want for it?
Yeah.
What can I do for you? Not
I'll see you-
monetarily. What can I do for you?
You can denounce Adventure Time.
I haven't
Whoa.
watched it. I haven't
Ella?
watched it in years.
Tell us how bad it really is. It's just nostalgic for you.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty nostalgic. I haven't watched it in years.
Wondering which of these is going to get the Kirby Crackle. We always seem to have Kirby Crackle of late.
Nope. I already. Well, I mean, I'm gonna put some bubbles in there, which might look like Kirby Crackle, but I already.
Okay. All right.
I already kind of got out of that spot by putting the greenish blue in the background.
We kind of got some Kirby Crackle happening here with the scales. That's kind of interesting.
CD was like, "I'm gonna take this shit first. Like, you
Kirby.
guys can't have it."
Yeah. Kirby-esque. Yeah.
Great.
I was gonna go all Frazetta on it, but then I'm afraid, his new stuff will come out and someone will say I hacked it.
Now his daughter took over everything, right?
Yeah.
It's Sarah that's
Looks like.
redoing it all.
Mm-hmm. I think she's got a book that's out on Kickstarter. Just I don't know. I thought I saw something about it a couple weeks ago.
No, it came out
It's in comic
came out
shops.
in comic shops.
It's in comic
Oh,
shops. yeah.
perfect. Okay.
Came out this week. Yeah.
I have lost all concept of time and space. So
It's all
I'm
right.
waiting
I
for
look at that every
Southwest to
day.
be like, your flight is ready. Have you checked in? That's what I'm waiting for. And then I'll be like, oh shit, I need to pack. So
Are they? Does anybody know? Are they self-publishing or did they go through somebody?
Terry should know.
Oh,
Oh, it's his granddaughter, not his daughter. His granddaughter. Terry would know. He bought like 37 blanks of it, so there's the blank that came out for it, which is probably why my comic shop didn't get any.
Terry bought them all.
Bottom all.
Terry bought. Yeah.
They were allocated and they all went to Terry.
That's one of those that I'm kind of glad I didn't get any, or not yet anyway, is because like I'd get them and then I'd just be like, well, I'm gonna do like a million homages.
Actually, I'm gonna get a hold of those. I think it'd be fun to do.
Terry,
Yeah,
give us the info if you can. I'm curious if they're
Yeah.
self-publishing or if they went through like Boom or somebody.
Albert says Death Dealer IIRC, but I don't know.
Oh, is that the company? They made a. That's the actual like LLC thing. Okay. Got it.
it was cool seeing a lot of the variants on people that they did. Some of the old school guys that busted out some Death Dealer characters, and I was digging that.
So they're going through Opus. That sounds like they're just self-publishing then, or they found a small publisher to help them out. Interesting. Interesting.
Either way, it's a win for comics.
I always thought those water pens were interesting. I remember seeing them for the first time. I was like, that's really smart.
Yeah. I you know what? I used to do watercolors, as a kid, fucking around with shit, but I never got into it because I couldn't ever get the consistency the same.
Yeah.
And using the water pen, I was like, oh, this actually works a lot better for me.
Well, I like it because you actually have a clean water, access. Because, I mean, I don't know. I try to share my supplies with Mousy Mouse, and by the time I go back to clean my brush, it's black, and I'm like, okay, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. You have yours. I have mine, and then the next thing you know, she's using my water well, and I'm like, nothing.
Mouse. No, nothing. Kids are gonna take over.
Oh yeah. I mean, I love them and everything, but I mean, yeah.
I bought JJ his own markers. I constantly will buy him new markers. But when his dry out, he's like, Dad, I gotta borrow your Copics. The hell you are.
Yeah. Right?
Excuse you?
Yeah.
Well, it's not like you can't spare one.
It don't matter. There's certain lines even your son can't cross.
That's true. I woke up one day when not Mouse, but when Amelita was little, I heard a squeak, 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 and she had gotten into my portfolio and took out a couple of pieces and started coloring them for me because, I obviously didn't explain to her very well that there are colorists out in the world, and I was trying to give them a job. I was explaining it as, oh, Mommy doesn't have time right now, and other artists can color too, so that's why I'm asking my friends to help me. So yeah, next time I'm not having it next time, so there's that.
But Mom, she wanted the job.
She really did, and I oh man, I wish I could have handled that a little bit better, but still. That line of "this is yours" and "these are Mommy's," yeah, we definitely had that talk.
How'd they turn out?
What?
The coloring. How'd she do?
Oh, for a 4-year-old, she actually managed to stay within the lines fairly well, but
See?
I actually kept them. It's been a decade. I still have them because I can't bear
I love it.
to get rid of them. But every time I look at them, I feel like I got kicked in the crotch again. So I'm just like, well, they're just hidden away, and I just don't ever really talk about it. But I'm healing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when Aiden was little, he got a hold of sketch cards and colored some of the sketch cards and drew on them.
Oh.
So I had to get a hold of Upper Deck at the time, be like, so this is what happened.
Uh-huh.
So can you send me some new ones? And they just laughed. They're like, yeah, it's not the first time we've heard that.
Oh, nice.
You saving the nipples for when we're off camera so we don't get in trouble, Marissa?
I don't know if I want to draw her with the top on or if I want to draw her topless. I can't decide yet. I drew some great boobs the other day, though. I will say they were fantastic. So kind of want to do that again, but because I learned a new coloring technique for shadows and stuff, and
Well,
it would work really well on bare boobs. So
what was the process? Is it something that's easily explained?
Do tell.
Yeah.
The way I'll just show you.
Ooh.
It's show and tell again. So Reek does this. He colors all his stuff really well, and so whenever I need to figure out how I want to color something, I usually just like skim his Instagram.
Sure.
And so he did this Morrigan that has a really good underboob, and so I really like the way he colored under here and got all the shadows and stuff. So that's what I did on Steve McDonald's Robin Hood.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So I don't know how to explain what I did. I just kind of copied what I saw. So cheating or not cheating, that's what I did.
That's what we call learning.
So
you borrow until you master it yourself.
Yep.
Because
I like his stuff a lot for how to color.
Right. Once you do it, 5 or 6 times, you start finding ways to make it your own.
Right.
This tape is being extra sticky today. Get it off.
So do you have those patterns down, CB, so that every time you draw it, it's the same?
No. But you know what? That's like I'm gonna be so anal about it though. It's just I don't know. I'm gonna hate myself by the time. Because I find when I do like interior art, oh my gosh, I feel like everything. Like if I put a tear in like an outfit, it's got to be there every single time, exactly the same way, and it drives me nuts.
You want to punch yourself later for doing it?
Yeah, it's like drawing cat ears on characters.
Yeah, or not drawing them.
Right?
Or forgetting them.
Yeah.
Or deleting the layer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
You're talking about that one panel?
Yep.
Yep.
That shall not be named.
Panel that the one that Dan just happened to find. We'll have to eventually we'll have a collected goth book, and we'll have to add them back in.
Yep.
So that it's director's cut.
Oh, this is such a pain.
I'm not messing up too bad. Not yet.
No, it's really pretty.
I know, it looks really good.
Tom's very quiet, so it's got me scared.
No, it's better than Adventure Time. You're fine.
It is better than Adventure Time.
That's not telling me much, man. That's not
currently better than it's better than Firestarter too.
Yes, that's true.
And Eternals.
It's better than 3 things. Yes.
Great.
I'm kind of looking at it, and like the face kind of reminds me of a little bit of Art Adams stuff. So I'm kind of digging on that.
It does a little bit.
It's got the big eyes. It's got that nice shape to the face. Yeah, it's very Art Adams-esque, which I like.
Yeah, I'll say I like Art Adams. I'll take that any day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Apparently, it's been cleaned.
Is it? Oh, is that official? Miss was officially taking that home?
I'm sure Marissa will find a way to have this in her possession. I'm only going to see her in 2 weeks anyway, so.
Yeah,
Well, it might wind up
better
in a
have that
drawer.
with you.
Good old Phoenix Comic Con.
Phoenix Fan Fusion.
Phoenix, I was going to say, actually, Phoenix Fan Fusion.
Yeah,
When
that's
did
okay.
When did they change it?
Well,
2 years
I
ago, I think.
yeah, it was like 2 shows ago, which is equated to 4 years ago.
Mm.
Whatever. Yeah, I was trying to like send out an email about panels and stuff, and it kept like coming back at me, and I was like, "What the hell?" And it turns out they've changed it from Phoenix Comic Con or whatever to PhoenixFanFusion.com or something. I was just like, "Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me!" Okay, so I didn't
I
get.
know they've changed people a few times because every time I try and email the person that I've been emailing for correspondence, they're like, "Oh, that person's no longer with us. I'm in control now." And I got all the
Yeah.
information. I'm like, "Okay, but who are you?"
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited that Kelly's back though.
Yeah.
So that'll be awesome.
I think I had Kelly last time I was out there. Help me out.
Mm-hmm. And Joe Boudry is doing panels. I didn't realize until like a week ago. I was like, "Oh, Joe, I would have emailed you direct." I'm like, "Damn it."
Who's doing the panels?
Joe Boudry.
I don't think I know Joe.
Like he's always like been a part of it and everything, and just I didn't realize. I don't know. I don't like to like bother people. But as the show got closer and closer, I'm like, ooh, I want to do sketch panels. Oh, I want to be, there to help in case you guys need anything, blah, blah, blah. Like if you need additional people to talk. I'm a good talker sometimes. Yeah, I didn't get on the horn soon enough to like figure out who was doing them. Although I did see that they're doing, or I saw Carolyn said that they're going to do a memorial service or greet or whatever for Brian Augustine on Friday night. So I have to admit, when I heard he had passed, like that hit me like really hard. So.
Well, yeah, he was big in Phoenix.
Well, he was kind of a big deal.
He was a big part of the Phoenix crowd.
Yeah. It's gonna be a weird year.
You gonna get that tape off before the show's over, April?
Yes. Right at the conclusion. You just watch. 30 minutes of cutting and pulling, 5 minutes of color.
Or like usually go.
Pretty much. I mean, what was it? God, who was on when I was doing this? They're like, "Oh, we're so excited!" And by the time they went through the campaign and we got back, it was all done. And they're like, "Oh." Was it the Aspen guys?
Oh, probably.
I can't remember. I do this so often that I forgot. Although that Soulfire one to date is my favorite still. Sorry, Marissa.
For what?
Huh? Oh, that Soulfire one to date is still my favorite. That's the one that you wanted to be on so badly, and you ran late that day.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
I'll see Frank one day.
Oh yeah.
He's got it coming.
Well, they're usually at Phoenix,
They
Yeah.
are.
so there you go.
Wear my best dress that day.
You get your
Get
nails
your
cut.
nails done.
Yeah.
You don't want to wear a suit jacket?
You mean a blazer?
What?
Did you mean a blazer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pencil skirt.
And then watch me fall over because I don't wear heels gracefully.
Well, now I want to be there too. I'll be there
Or
to
you can
pick
just
you up,
sit in-
honey.
Or you can just sit and watch me cry because that's what I did on Dan Mendoza's table when I asked him for work. Just fucking sat and cried at his table, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Why did
Aww.
you cry?
What?
Why did you cry?
I was so anxious to go ask him if I could do a zombie trainer for Taylor cover that I sat and cried at his table. I cried before, during, and after the experience. It was quite a day.
But did he say yes?
Yes, he said yes, and I told him I was like, Dan, I swear I'm not crying right now because I want you to give me a job. This isn't a pity cry. This is a I can't control my nerves right now cry. He just kind of laughed.
This isn't like I'm
And
trying to get out of a speeding ticket.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get a speeding ticket right now. I promise.
Oh, like, just pull yourself together, woman.
I know, and he got a ride home from he got a ride to the airport from Anthony Delaney.
Yeah.
And he was telling Anthony the story, and he was like, yeah, I really wish that Nightmare was there because she's the one who usually handles all this stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm glad Nightmare wasn't there because that would have been worse.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't remember Nightmare's name at C2E2, and then I got stuck, and I was like, I can't remember your name, and then she just points to the banner right behind her, and I'm like, oh, fuck me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back and just, bye, and I just like left. I was trying so hard to be kind of all right, it just didn't happen. I was like, oh man.
That's not a first impression. I don't know what is.
I don't know. C2E2 was like weird for me. Like I kept introducing myself. Oh, hi. I don't know if you know me, but I'm April. And they're like, we know who you are. I'm like, oh God. Okay, no pressure. So by the time it happened, like the fourth time, I was like, fuck it. I don't know who, I don't know. Well, because I'm in a whole different time zone than normal. I don't know.
Do you think that time zones like don't affect like social media? Like
I think social media is beyond my comprehension of how today actually works. I honestly.
So you think that people in different time zones don't know who you are?
No. Yes. Because why would they? No, seriously.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, I'm not nationally recognized, and though I work real hard and I'm awfully friendly, if I hadn't grown with that person through the ranks, through Phoenix or any of the Southwestern shows, why would they know who I am?
Because you're April freaking Reyna.
That's
you're on
right,
Sunday Sketchin'.
which is what I've come to understand after C2E2 last year. And then I immediately go, I'm just kidding. Wink, wink. Question mark. Maintain some sense of, being humble. It's one thing if I've, seen that person 3 or 4 times, or I've had some interaction with them. But to randomly just go up to somebody who's been in the business for a super long time, like I don't know who everybody is. And sometimes like their profile pictures definitely don't match who they are.
Yeah.
So I
Don't
don't
worry,
know.
we've all been there. I got that way when Ryan Stegman called me out on the stream, and he's like, "Kincaid, I like that guy. His work's good." I was like, "Huh?"
Right?
Right.
It's very humbling, and I have to admit, like, I am really honored, you know, like whenever that happens. It's just that like I'm so bad with names that yeah.
I'm usually not, but it does happen where I'm like, oh, shit, who are you again?
Yeah.
I know you.
Plus, it also makes me like extra creepy when people start talking about my family, and I'm like, don't know who they are, you know? So whenever I follow them, I don't want to be like super creepy either. I'll be like, yeah, I'm so and so, and I know that you had like a kid or whatever, and that's so cool. How's the family? And then they're like, we know who you are. I'm like, oh God, okay. Just trying to be like not creepy. So close to being done. Yay.
Not me.
Well, I'm just cutting out.
Me neither.
Like, all right.
He sounds like Walter White.
What?
Somebody was coughing in the background. It sounded like Walter whenever he coughs.
Oh.
You watch too much TV.
No, I've just been watching a lot of Breaking Bad.
I was like, if you can point out like their cough.
Yeah.
Like, Gabe and I will sit down and we'll watch like one TV show at a time. So right now it's Breaking Bad.
It's a good one to watch.
I've never seen it.
I didn't
Oh,
like
you're
Breaking
missing
Bad.
out.
I need to watch it again. After watching Better Call Saul, I think I need to give it another crack.
Yeah, that's what spurred us to start it. He's seen
Yeah.
it all the way through, and I haven't. And there's so many parts where I'm just like, I hate the suspense of this. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys watch Ozark?
I will not.
We did,
Yeah.
but we haven't watched the newest season though. I wasn't really impressed with the last season, so I haven't wanted to give this the 5th season or the 4th season a try.
All right. Let's see.
I need to draw a fish.
You mean an octopus?
I ain't got room for that. Unless he's like over here somewhere, which that would just completely just distract from everything I got going on over here.
Ooh. Jellyfish?
That would be cool, like background ornaments, jellyfish. A lionfish.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
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 I'm not that ambitious for something this small.
Just need a Nemo fish.
Clownfish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw an angelfish.
Yeah. There you go.
Following Gat's color scheme here.
It's sort of. He reversed the tail though from what I did on this one, but that's all right. Yeah, best I can anyway.
Okay, so what came first? The CD or the other one?
Oh, well, the lines came first, of course.
Yep.
And then we basically I just gave it to Gat. I didn't even give him any notes.
Oh,
Like,
really?
literally, I didn't give him any notes. I was like, here, color this. And then that's
Yes.
what he turned in.
I really like working with Gat. His coloring has just gotten like better and better.
He's got, he's got a dramatic sense for it. He knew, it's Goth Day, so he knew he wanted some dramatic elements. He wanted some things to pop. And basically, I mean, he turned it in. I didn't give him any notes. I sent it to you, and you were like, you didn't even say anything about the mermaid. You were like, well, let's fix this guy. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. And then that was it.
Yeah, the mermaid was like color wise, like pretty much exactly what I was like kind of had in mind. So that was really cool.
Yeah, when he saw the line work, he was like, "Oh my god!" I mean, he freaked out.
Somebody's got us on.
Like, I didn't even, when we did Goth Day last year, we had Wes do the colors, and we kind of created that scheme, whatever we want to call it. Even here, I didn't even tell him like match that. I just kind of wanted to see, like, I was pretty sure he was aware of sort of the generalities of it, but I wanted to just kind of see, what do you think this is? Especially since it's like a water-based thing. It's not on land, so it could be a little different. And he latched on to the sort of some brightness mixed with the dark, and I was like, yeah, this is cool, man.
Yeah, that's funny you say that, because I thought for sure you had said, hey, try to like go with this, because it feels like it's still that world that like Wes created.
Yeah, it still has the sort of gray tone, to it. But with the water, it's got a little blue tone in it. And we're dealing with being underwater with a good portion of this book, so it's all going to be dark just because of that. So I just kind of let it be what it wanted to be. And both of you guys really took it to levels that I think everybody's going to really like.
Yeah, I like working in like that shadow is really cool. Ryan, that watercolor is looking pretty badass, dude.
Gracias. I'm not mad at myself, so I'm okay. When you do something and it doesn't work out, and you're like, why did I try and do something not in my normal wheelhouse?
Yeah.
Why am I being an idiot?
Oh, webbed fingers.
I love doing web fingers on mermaids.
Yeah, to me that just kind of makes sense.
It's a very rational thing for them to have. April's got her Copic painter happening. Airbrush.
Dog's over here snoring on me. She's just going to town.
Oh, it's your pens that are making that squeaky. Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, where's that coming from? Okay, got it.
The whole time.
Might be mine too. Mine are squeaking a little.
No, it is yours.
Yeah, it is you.
Oh! I thought you meant
figured
right.
where it was coming from, and then
No, it's you.
there it is.
My paintbrush isn't making that noise.
No, I didn't think it
No.
could be. I thought
you were
it was
talking
her
to him.
brush. I thought it was her brush making the spray sound, but she's got her mic off. So I was like, where is it coming from?
CD's at fault.
Yep. My bad.
It's all looking amazing.
I haven't fucked up yet. Keyword is yet.
Did you figure out what fish is going in the blank spot, Marissa?
Yeah, this little angelfish, like right up there in the corner.
Oh, yeah,
Like in her hand.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
Sorry, we were all talking shit.
I know, I heard. I just couldn't respond. I was like, oh, you guys.
Wait till
That
I get
compressor.
foods.
The air compressor is just loud enough that it's obnoxious and
Can watch the reveal here. Yeah, someone told me the other day that they don't make frisket anymore. You guys know what that is?
Yeah.
you know?
No, that apparently it doesn't exist anymore.
Wow.
I don't know about that. I mean, I haven't bought it in a while, but I bought it not too long ago.
Yeah, because that's what I said. I was like, I would imagine that's got to be at an art store somewhere. And these guys were like, dude, that stuff doesn't exist. It's like, oh, okay.
Interesting. Well, I don't know. Where there's a will, there's a way.
I mean, most people have been doing like what April does with masking tape.
Right, and that's why I thought about it. I was like, oh, you could just get some of that, normal frisket without the pattern, and that might be easier than this tape stuff. But these guys were pretty adamant that it doesn't exist anymore.
Interesting. I think Ryan had told me about it, and Eric, but I've never actually bought any before.
I rarely use it, so I think I have like a 200-foot roll, so I think I'm okay for a while.
I've got some old original art pages from back in the day when they stick that stuff and use it for backgrounds and shading and stuff.
Yeah,
it's kind of hit and miss sometimes as to whether it's still wanting to stay on the paper after 30 years.
Is that the same thing as like these called like Zipatone?
You're talking about
Zipatone. Yeah, Zipatone.
Yeah, Zipatone they don't make anymore. You have to get creative with that. Brisket they still make, but Zipatone, yeah, they haven't. I don't know if you can get like an off-brand, but the main brand everybody used to use doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of then.
Yeah, that was because some people were talking about like at some point last year they're like, I found at a flea market or whatever, this dude had all the different Zipatones, and I was like, what? But that was like what they used for the original Ninja Turtles and old school books like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially for black and white books, to give texture and stuff to things.
Yeah.
It was used on color books too, but yeah, especially in the old black and white days.
Although I remember when Byrne suddenly started using a ton of it. And I felt like it kind of took away from his art.
I know a lot of these guys did it for speed.
Right.
Yeah, Byrne used to draw 2 books a month.
Write and draw 2 books.
I mean, yeah, right. Like just insanity.
It is.
He had to solidify his place in the world, which he did.
He did. Does he do anything now?
Oh, man, I haven't seen anything in a long time.
He just didn't somebody say he was about to release something new?
I thought so too.
Like of his own stuff, like Next Men or something?
I don't know.
Or with a company.
With Marvel or DC, he's coming up.
Yeah.
He's gonna release something soon.
I thought I heard that too.
Yeah, I heard, but I don't I can't say for sure.
I feel like with the way that the industry is right now, that he wouldn't want any part of it from a Marvel and DC standpoint. Like, it just seems like everything's too difficult. But I mean, if he's been given, the go ahead to do whatever he wants, then sure.
I think that's kind of what it is, because that was the same story with Silvestri doing a Batman story. Jim basically told him, you can do anything you want to do. Whatever story's been in your head for this long, go ahead and do it.
And did that ever happen?
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Last time I talked to Silvestri, he's got X amount of pages done. He just hasn't had the drive to actually finish it. But again, I don't know the whole lot.
It's like that Adam Hughes Wonder Woman story he did that's never going to come out.
And the Scott Campbell Spider-Man Lizard thing.
Right.
What?
The
Like,
Yeah.
how do you just sit on that?
That's not Scott Campbell's fault. That's the
No,
writer.
no. I know.
Yeah.
He was gonna do a project.
Yeah, there was a Spider-Man project. There's pages done. People have seen them.
Really?
And it just writer problems, and then it just stopped. There's so many projects that like we all want that will never see the light of day, even though we all want it.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how some of that stuff works, right?
I mean, I don't know how you have All-Star Wonder Woman with Adam Hughes and you don't make it happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a crime.
Start a petition. Get 4 million.
Well, it doesn't fit the continuity anymore.
Yeah.
And just reboot everything so it does. Start with that.
Right. Yeah.
That would be the way I'd do it. Reboot DC and start with All-Star Wonder Woman. Whatever Adam wants to do, that is the basis for the new DC universe.
You just have to let him know a couple years in advance.
Yeah. we're rebooting in 2025. Go.
Yeah.
Ready? Break.
Yeah.
Now I have to actually let this dry.
Hair dryer. Get the hair dryer.
You know, right?
Just mute yourself.
I have to find it. I'm like a lion surprised I got this far.
I mean, yeah, that's especially with watercolor. It's a tricky medium. Done quite a bit in an hour 40.
Hitting myself on my god. Watercolor erases itself. Just add water.
Just add water. There we go. Kirby bubbles.
Yep, exactly. Kirby bubbles.
I just sit here and breathe on it. You think it'll dry fast enough?
Sure.
Won't be weird to listen to you
I
heavy
know.
breathing on your art at all.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. I'm way out of breath.
Sound like I don't know if you guys will get this reference. Tommy might. Do you remember Student Bodies with the
Oh my
breather?
God. Yeah. You're the first person to mention that movie in 40 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I've never heard of it.
Yeah. It's fantastically bad.
If Tom likes it, I'm gonna say yes.
Oh, there's nothing to like about it. It's it's not. I mean, you could. Well, I mean, it's a parody movie. So it's meant to be kind of dumb. But you know, it was back in the age of the horror slasher genre thing that was going on, and they just did a little parody style thing.
You know, I'll catch some grief with this, but one movie I never really could get myself into as much as other people was Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. What? Come
Yeah.
on, man.
I like it, but I can't watch it as much as some of my friends do. Like they watch it
Oh, okay, that's fair. I mean, it's not a. That's fine. If
every
you're
couple of years.
overwatching, that's one thing.
Spaceballs is let's watch Spaceballs. I'm like, what? Didn't we just watch that last year?
Yeah, I would say like it's not Brooks's best movie.
I'll probably see it once or twice a year, maybe. But partially because, you know, if I'm driving around for cons or whatever and I've got days to kill, just put it on, let it play.
Put it on the background.
Yeah.
Shannon will put it on to fall asleep, so that's nice.
Well, they got to hurry their ass up and get the next one out before everybody's dead.
Are they supposed to be doing another one?
Well, there's been talk. But now they're doing, Mel Brooks is doing a History of the World TV show.
Oh, I heard something about that.
Yeah.
That is actually my favorite Mel Brooks movie, History of the World, Part 1.
It's good. It's good.
You just showed me your age, buddy.
Yep. Without telling you my age.
Kind of surprised we never got that Jews in Space movie.
Any day now.
I mean, all the models were made, right? Why not just make it? That was the biggest bummer for me of the new Ghostbusters movie is Rick Moranis didn't show up. I wanted him like, you know, just like an end credit scene just to round it out.
I see no.
That would have been fun.
But no.
Yeah, the new Ghostbusters was, I don't know if I liked it or not.
That's the right answer. That's the right answer.
You know?
I haven't watched it.
It's okay. It's okay. But it's you know, too many people lost their minds over it, and I know why. But it's like it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's like this Doctor Strange movie. I know why you like it. I know why you're cheering. It's not. It's not really that good.
Don't ruin it for me yet.
It's not really. I'm not telling you any spoilers.
Fucking do it.
Like, I know exactly why they're happy about it, but
yeah, I've heard kind of mixed reviews about that. Although honestly, I heard mixed reviews about Morbius too.
Morbius, yeah, Morbius. That's not much going on there.
I will watch all the movies, but I've given up on anything that's I will watch them all, but I don't expect any of them to be good.
I was just looking at the comments here. Christian said something about, I think he was talking about Byrne doing a web strip of what he believes the X-Men should be. I think that sounds right.
I've never heard of that, but I don't really follow Byrne and what he's up to, so don't know.
I think I told you this. I got a handwritten letter from John Byrne when I was like 12 or 13 years old. I had sent him a Spider-Man versus Joker story that I drew, and he wrote me like a 3-page handwritten letter just talking, like critiquing my art. Lord knows where that ended up, but it was so cool.
Interesting. Was it like good critique?
It was
like,
yes. It was. You know, I wouldn't go so far as to call it no holds barred, but it was valuable, like good critique. Yeah. Yeah,
I didn't mean good like he loved it, but like gave you notes.
No. Oh yeah, no. It was all that. It was all notes. It wasn't your hey kid, good job, keep up the good work type thing, or
yeah.
No, it was what paneling, what to do, what to work on. It was really cool.
And look at you now.
Yeah.
Drawn boobs with octopuses.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the other design I sent was with the piranha skeletons over them.
Ooh.
I was thinking gothy.
Yeah.
I was struggling with the notion of how exactly that was going to work.
Yeah.
Strapping some fish bones to your boobs was
Yep.
it just wasn't registering with me. I don't know, ladies, what would you prefer?
I don't know if I'd want to strap fish bones to my boobs.
There you go.
But I also don't know if I want octopuses either. I mean, that's a lot of sucking.
They're not real.
I did it. It looks really cool.
Shows you
Nice.
how tough I am.
Nice.
Octopus
Yeah.
strapped to my
That's funny.
chest.
I strap some weird shit to my body, but I don't know about going that far.
Ooh, what are we flipping through? Mermaid
Oh,
book?
this was my MerMay thing from last year. I was just trying to think
Yeah.
of other things that I.
Strapped to the boobs.
mermaid book.
Yeah, no. Well, I did the fish scales going up like a halter top, and that was really fun.
Yeah.
And then like the fish head underneath. So I don't know. It was just fun. It was just different and weird. Like when you said piranha bones, I'm like, ooh. I was like, what else did I have in there? But a lot of netting, a lot of clams, blah 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 blah. Like the rest of it was very basic bitch.
Just basic bitch.
It was very big, very quiet.
Trying to think now. Now's the part where I don't know what to do, so I really don't screw this up. I'm like,
Now you wait for it to dry completely. See where
yeah, no,
you're
I
at.
just don't know if I'm gonna actually ink it, because then that stands out the most, or if
Mhm.
I'm just gonna get a darker pencil and like re-pencil it.
Oh,
Ink
yeah, that would
the
work.
body and the hair, but leave the fins just color.
Yeah, that probably work.
You've been given your edits.
Yeah.
That's how it works. CB, you still working, or are you wrapped?
I feel like I'm wrapped up. I'm just gonna watch Ryan now.
Just watch Ryan's paint dry.
Yeah.
What did Ryan do? He watched his paint dry for a while.
I got April's Dark Mermaid going on here.
Yeah. Practice for next Sunday.
Yeah, in fact, we'll let everybody know next Sunday is May 22nd. It is actually a real thing. It is World Goth Day. And so we here at Big Dog Inc. have adopted it as our own. And we will be doing, we will not only be launching the Kickstarter next week, but we will be doing this show next week. So there we go. World Goth Day, May 22nd. So all week long, we're going to be debuting some of the art that we have for it. Keith Garvey's just about finished with his cover. Carl Liversidge will be done soon. MR Gunn, who actually has two covers on this. And then, oh my God, there's another one. Who's the other one?
CB something.
Well, yeah, we got you right there. That's obvious. You're there. But I got one more. Who the hell? Oh, Brian Peterson has his cover as well. And so we'll be back here doing this, doing Goth Day next week. So everybody get ready for that.
I will be gone. I'm on a plane.
Psh.
Damn, pong.
Come on, do it from the plane. Be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if internet would work that way,
Do it for
Well,
the
there is
radio
internet
thing.
there, but whether it'll stream or
No.
not is a different.
yeah, I know I've tried it. It does not do that very well.
Mm-mm. No, the last 2 that I've been on, the internet wasn't working. I was just like, well, okay.
You could just Ryan, you could just draw and then just send us pictures of your progress, and we'll post your pictures.
There you go. I'm just gonna draw on the plane.
Yeah, draw on the plane and just shoot me some work in progress shots, and we'll show them.
Okay.
And I'm going to do an homage of William Shatner from The Twilight Zone, but I'm going to make it Ryan. Looking at the beast on the wing.
Yeah, we are closing in on the finale here, everybody. So, Mr. Kincaid, we seem to understand that this piece is going to Marissa. Is that
Pretty much.
still the understanding? So
That'll be the end of it.
so you got to get in line and make a better offer than Marissa in order to get that one, folks. CB is done here. CB, putting that up for sale?
Yes, I am.
So this is a brand new character for Big Dog Inc., folks. That is the first official fan art of our new character. So if you want to grab that, give CB a message.
Yep.
Get that hooked up. Marissa, are you going to do colors on that?
I think I'm gonna blow it up and make it 11 by 17. So maybe not. I don't know.
Okay. So if you're interested in Marissa's, keep just keep it in mind. See what she's doing. She'll post what she's up to. If you want to grab it, then grab it. And then April's is already gone, folks.
Correct.
Poof! It's out of here.
Snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
So you have to be fast with April stuff. It's always sold by like the beginning of the show.
Oh,
So April,
Marissa
Marissa, Tom is interested in the piece.
Tom
Durantes.
B. Okay.
Yeah. So Tom, just go ahead and shoot Marissa a message, and you guys can work out whatever you want to do with that, and you'll be all set.
He's my friend. So
You got a friend in me.
I got a friend in Goodyear.
Well, I was going with the Toy Story thing, but sure, trying to get you to
Oh.
sing for us.
No, I'm not going to sing Toy Story theme songs.
We gotta get a drunk for karaoke.
That sounds like a challenge. I like that.
We need a few shots involved.
Yes, but just for fun.
Yes to all of it.
Yes.
Is there less pressure now, Ryan, that Marissa just wants it? It's like, doesn't matter what it looks like now?
No, it's more of a challenge for myself. It's more of a, can I do this the way I see it in my head without completely wanting to rip up the paper? So
Don't you dare rip that up.
I won't rip it up. I'll finish it
And then rip it.
and then rip it.
Well, unfortunately, we're not going to get to see the glitter, April. Oh, she's doing her spritzing again.
Yeah, 1 second.
You can't spritz.
So you'll have to, you guys will have to watch April. Once she finishes, she'll post it on her page, like everybody does. So you'll get to see the finished work.
So you're saying for the first time ever, the only person that finished was CD.
See, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
See what happens when we push our limits. Last time I'm using watercolors live, damn it.
No. You must do watercolors every week now.
Right.
Yeah, you set a bar, you know. There's a standard now.
Well, honestly, I want to try and do it. I want to get better at it so I can incorporate this kind of stuff into covers and just kind of have them digitally touched up.
I know Mike Crome does that, but he does it with Copics. He does Copics and then punches
same
it up.
with like Mark Brooks does the same thing. He'll do the whole thing in Copics and then just have somebody digitally enhance it. Right now, digital, all that kind of hand painted, all that look is kicking traditional covers asses.
It's interesting. Chrome did that twice for us. He did one on the Antoinette that he did for us. That was all Copics and then a little digital enhancement, and then he did one for Oz for me. It's really got a really unique look to it. So it's
that's the trend. Everybody that's getting hired on to Marvel, DC, all that stuff, it's all the digital painters or the traditional painters with digital enhancements.
Interesting.
Everybody that I know that has got new deals and like they're brand new to Marvel or whatever, it's literally they're all the same thing. They're all digital painters. All most of the top selling variant covers and stuff are all from the same kind of digital painters, digital this, digital that. I try and pay attention.
Well, that's going to look groovy. All right, guys, we have done our 2 hours here. Sunday Sketchin' episode 28. We'll be back next week. CB will be here. Ryan will not, so we'll see if we can get somebody to fill that spot. I'll talk to a couple of folks. But yeah, next week will be Goth Day, everybody. We'll be celebrating the launch of the Kickstarter, and we'll be doing some sketching here. Who here has Goth Day sketch covers?
I do not.
I don't think I do. Did you send them to me, Tom?
I don't think I did. I was pretty sure you didn't have one, but I thought maybe April had one. Or
don't.
Marissa had one.
I don't think that I do. I can check my box, but I don't think that I do.
Okay, let me know. I'll make sure that I get everybody. Just shoot me your address in our chat, and I'll get some sketch covers out to you all so you guys can use that stuff next week.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Groovy. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for hanging out. Sunday Sketchin'. Thanks to all the artists. Thanks to all of you who are part of our world. Thank you, Tom. And we will. What?
Just a peace out.
What? I wasn't done with my announcement, Ryan.
I was saying peace out. You know what? I'm out.
Okay, fine. We're done. We'll see y'all next week. World Goth Day, May 22nd. See y'all there. Bye-bye.